For decades, the deal was simple. You put up with the high costs, the crowded streets, and the tiny apartments, strictly because major cities held the monopoly on the best jobs and the most exciting culture. Recently, that contract has broken down. The dense metropolitan centers that spent a century drawing people in are now seeing a steady outflow of residents, while smaller communities and suburbs are welcoming thousands of new families every month. This map shows the sheer scale of the movement. This migration is actively rewriting the American map, as population density drains out of the major coastal hubs and flows into the Sunbelt and smaller regional cities. A combination of immense financial pressure and new technological freedoms has enabled millions of people to abandon the traditional economic engines of the country. The primary driver for this exit is the growing disconnect between the cost of living in a major city and the actual quality of life provided in return. This chart highlights the financial math facing urban families. When you compare the monthly cost of an average urban apartment against what that same budget buys in a smaller suburban market, the disparity is massive. Between record high rent and soaring home prices, the city has become an unsustainable financial burden for many. On a price per square foot basis, the city budget forces residents into increasingly cramped quarters. When combined with the daily stress of traffic and noise, the urban environment often leads to significant mental burnout. For many, paying a premium for city living no longer feels like an investment in their future. It feels like a barrier to building wealth. High costs were the motivation to leave, but it took a specific technological catalyst to make that departure a reality: the mainstream adoption of remote work. With the expansion of reliable internet and flexible corporate policies, millions of workers are no longer required to live within commuting distance of a downtown office to maintain their careers. The impact on daily life is immediate. The hours previously lost to stressful commutes are being reclaimed for family, personal goals, and a healthier work-life balance. Remote work effectively severed the geographic tether. Employees can now choose their home based on where they actually want to live, rather than where their employer is located. Once the tether is cut, the destinations people choose reveal a clear shift in priorities, specifically a desire for more physical space and a quieter environment. Families are taking their urban budgets and purchasing significantly larger homes with private outdoor space, like this. They are trading crowded streets for single-story layouts and backyards where children and pets have room to play. There is also a sociological factor at play. Many are searching for smaller, close-knit towns where they can actually get to know their neighbors and feel a sense of safety and belonging. This search for community is drawing millions toward fast-growing states like Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and North Carolina. Cities like Nashville, seen here, have become primary destinations for this exodus, offering a mix of economic opportunity and a higher quality of life. We are witnessing a shift where professional success is no longer a monopoly held by a handful of megacities. High-paying careers and economic growth are spreading into the interior of the country. This is fueling a local renaissance in destination communities, as remote workers inject their salaries directly into smaller economies. Major cities are now being forced to rethink their value proposition. Without the ability to hold a tax base hostage through office proximity, urban centers must find new ways to attract residents. Because the digital infrastructure for remote collaboration is now a permanent fixture of the economy, the freedom to live away from the office is likely to remain a long-term trend. If your career no longer dictated your location, where would you choose to build your future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.